Welcome back, everyone that is pro-Israel. We are back.
Wow, the Zionist podcast.
I'm your esteemed host, Alex Dragovich, with my co-host, Geoffrey Asmus.
Good to see you.
We are Zionists.
I got a guy, that actually is funny because a guy just sent me like a 7-paragraph long message on Facebook calling me an anti-Semite.
Really?
Saying that I hated Jewish people.
From what joke?
He listened to a podcast I did like a year ago. I'd forgotten I did it. You know, Nick Cartwright and Kenyon's podcast? I guess I did it and I said something about Jewish people and he's like, how dare you talk about the Jewish people? My last name was almost exterminated in the Holocaust. You're an anti-Semite bigot.
What did you say about Jewish people?
I don't remember. Who knows? I don't think it couldn't have been that bad. I have nothing but love for the Jewish people.
Right.
I want that to be known and in writing.
That's why I said this is a pro-Israel.
It's a pro-Israel podcast, except for everything you do against the Palestinian folk.
Oh, that remains to be seen.
We love them. We love everyone.
Yeah, this is. We
hate the Polish people. That's where we'll put the hammer down.
And the Italians are on trial always.
The Italians are always in the guillotine, but we never quite pull the cord.
And we're back. Geoffrey Asmus, I haven't seen you in a bit. When did I see you last?
Well, but it's the last when we podcasted last.
Yeah,
this is the only time I ever see you. Thank God.
That is not even
only
close
catch
to
up
true.
over the airway. We don't. No, I think. No, I didn't see you. I was in Dallas over the weekend.
Oh yeah.
I went to Dallas.
What's up?
Good.
How's Dallas?
Dallas is great. Went to the JFK Museum. They have it. You won't be interested. It's in the building that he was shot from.
No, I like death. I like death.
Okay. They made a museum out of the building he was shot from.
I'm into conspiracies.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to know like what's actually going on, but I like to know what people think is secretly going on.
Oh, okay. You like to know what's not real.
Right.
Yeah. You watch that 9/11 documentary, you're like, this is true.
Oh,
it was a
yeah.
bomb. It was a bomb in the basement.
It was a detonation, everyone.
Oh God,
It was a detonation.
We can't go down the Alex Jones road. I can't let that happen.
No, but I do think it's cool that the CIA killed him.
Okay, I was going to ask who you thought killed JFK.
Definitely.
It was a mixture of the CIA and the mob probably, and some Cubans were mixed in there
Once
as well.
again, the Italians swooped in and found a way.
No, it was the Irish mob, I hate to say it, but it was
Really?
the Irish mob.
Okay.
The Kennedys went after the Boston mob.
Really?
Yeah, that was why they hated him.
Really?
Yeah. They tried to break up the mob in Boston.
Oh, so he was this when he was president?
Yeah, and before his dad was a big bootlegger who sold a lot of liquor during Prohibition, and then they kind of turned good, though. His dad was a huge criminal.
I always wonder, like they always say, like JFK was this big womanizer, right?
Yeah. So actually, a guy on the Instagram, a fan of the pod, told me an interesting story. The reason he died is because he had a big back brace on.
Yeah.
So when he got hit by the first bullet, he couldn't move his neck, so he didn't move at all. So the guy just had an easy second shot to kill him. He couldn't move because he'd hurt his back a couple months ago running around a pool chasing like a blonde woman.
Whoa.
Yeah, his mistress. So he died because of pussy.
Wow.
He would have been able to duck, but he had a back brace, so he just kind of lay there, and it just gave him another easy shot.
There's only one way to go out, boys.
Yeah. He fucked Marilyn Monroe in the White House.
Yeah.
Imagine that. Imagine that, like, if Donald Trump had fucked, like, Rihanna in the White House.
I know.
Like, that's the level of celebrity.
We don't know what Donald Trump did. He
wasn't hot, though. JFK was 45. He was a young man still.
I bet there are some real psycho women that would have fucked Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah. Oh, some of those women, they wear American flag bikinis. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm trying to think of, like going after, like, just doing anything as a president while trying to be a man whore must be the most sounds so stressful to me.
But you gotta come. It's so stressful. You got it. They've got to be getting sucked down every day.
Yeah, how do you do that?
Imagine the stress. I mean, Bill Clinton was having so much sex in the White House.
Yeah.
He just got caught with Monica. They were way more.
Oh yeah,
like
I wonder.
6 women accused him of it. That's just the one that
what
caught on.
What kind of women were these? People that like worked in Washington?
It was all like aides or secretaries or.
It's
like
got to be
lobbyists.
people that are within arm's reach.
Yeah. They're not flying in prostitutes or whatever.
No,
But
yeah, I'm
sure
trying to think of what's the right way to do it. Just to be like the most low key way.
If you were president, where are you having sex in the White House?
Oh,
I think you do it in the war games room where all the nuclear codes are.
No.
Just for the extra danger.
That would bum me out so much. It would really have to be like an after-hours thing. It's just me and my Secret Service guy outside the door. And he says, "Sir, Sydney Sweeney is waiting for you."
That's your girl. That's your girl.
And
that's
say,
who you're calling. You get any call.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
I go, "Steve, keep that bitch locked. Keep the door locked, not Sydney.
Set a 10-minute timer. I'm not coming out.
Keep the door locked and don't knock unless Russia calls."
Yeah.
Okay.
No matter how much I'm crying afterwards, don't open the door.
Doesn't matter, Steve. It doesn't matter.
That's your girl, Sydney.
Oh yeah, me and Sydney. It's like a 3 a.m. She took we got her like on.
She just got done filming her
yeah,
show.
What's the jet that
Air Force One?
Yeah, Air Force One picks her up from Hollywood.
Yeah.
We fly her over to DC.
My
my wife is on vacation somewhere. We hate each other.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you go
Sydney,
down on her on the Oval Desk. Absolutely.
Whatever it takes for Sydney. But yeah, but it would be very incognito.
Yeah.
And I'm not wasting.
You could use that to like get votes though. You're like, I fuck Sydney Sweeney. You're not gonna vote for me, bitch.
And JFK has a point too. It's like, why do like the AIDS? Why go to the people like all
go
like,
to the top of the pile?
Just fucking go to Hollywood, fuck whoever. Go out on top.
They also didn't have Twitter back then though. They're not gonna catch him. There's actually Marilyn Monroe did a TV appearance where she wore like this incredibly tight dress and saying "Happy Birthday, Mr. President" on national television.
One of the sluttiest things you can do.
It's actually an incredible video. It's wild.
Ime Udoka, the former coach of the Celtics.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, I think so. The word circling that he fucked the vice president's wife.
No, because I was wondering why the hammer came down on him.
And then he would. So that's what was so interesting.
He's not the former coach. He's just suspended for a year.
Well,
right?
here's why. They're basically suspending him for a year because he can't. Because if they fire him, technically he could sue.
Oh.
So. And they can't. They have to suspend him for more than a month because they don't want him to coach.
Oh,
so that was a big problem.
So he fucked the VP's wife.
So this was an issue with the Knicks. The Knicks tried to fire Isaiah Thomas back in the day because he was fucking everybody that was walking around that stadium.
Hell?
So they fired him. He comes back and sues. So then the media covered it for like 6 months or whatever.
Oh, so now, they learned their lesson.
So now, so the Celtics we just can't do what the Knicks did, and so they suspend him for a year, let that kind of blow over. And
then he'll come back though.
No, probably just step down.
I bet he's a hero in the locker room though. Don't you think?
Well, not
I bet
anymore.
The players respect that. Don't you think?
Not anymore, bro.
Why not?
Because they had title hopes. And
yeah,
now
but they
he's
didn't have to suspend him.
All he had to do, he could have fucked anyone besides 3 wives.
Yeah, but that's
just don't fuck Tatum's wife. Don't fuck the VP's wife. Don't fuck the owner's wife.
Yeah, but that's why it's cool though. That's why you respect it. He went for it.
And then he got caught. And now,
do you think that happens a lot? That the players fuck the owners' wives and stuff?
I don't think it's owners' wives, but I know that players will
general managers.
So do you know what happens a lot? Is Ryan Russillo talked about this on a podcast? Is he said that an NBA player that he won't disclose told him that a lot of NBA players, they don't fuck each other's girlfriends or wives. They fuck each other's side pieces.
Oh, they all have the same side piece.
So everyone's got side pieces. But they're still protective over those side pieces. But it's you're already cheating.
Oh,
it becomes
so you can't expose it because you all have dirt on each other.
It becomes a moralist game between guys about side piece. It's very funny.
Really?
Guys,
so every NBA player is
guys
cheating
literally
on their
are
wife.
why'd you fuck her? It's well, she's your side piece, and it's well,
so you can't bring it public.
Right.
Oh, so they're all cheating, right?
They are having more sex than we can probably ever dream of.
Right. Okay, we probably
with the hottest
women. I love to hear
women.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
They're not the people who married LeBron marries his high school sweetheart. That's not real, right?
The most attractive women that I've spoken with on some type of romantic level, whatever, via DMs, which isn't romantic, but the hottest girls I've DM'd with that are
they're too ugly for NBA players
that have any kind of clout. No, they both have been 10 NBA players have reached out to me.
Oh, really?
They'll just
DM
NBA
everyone?
dudes will DM she showed me. NBA players will just DM the hand wave.
And then they know they're coming.
And then it's just hey.
They probably just send the pinned location, come here.
Yeah, it's just I'm at Ruth's Chris. I'll be out in a bit.
Come through.
Yeah, come through.
Come through. Love to hang. Would love to hang out.
So
what a life.
Yeah, NBA players. Well, I think they're just probably just like, if you're an NBA player and you're in town for like 3 nights, just find like some hot girls on like Instagram or whatever, Hinge, whatever, and just fucking shoot probably, 10 DMs out.
Yeah.
You'll get one will bite.
People did that in college, I bet. Were you guys doing that? You were a little before social media though, too.
Yeah, in college it was way too structured. Like going out in college was hard.
Oh, because you all the hotel.
When you're on the road,
like,
it's like
be in bed
it's like like let's say like if we're playing like Nova or something like that, it's like we literally have like team meal in the hotel, go to shoot around at like 7, and then we come back, have like a snack at like 9 p.m. You're back in your hotel room unless you know somebody.
Yeah.
You
weren't
actually
doing that. You weren't a dog on the road.
When we were in the Big East tournament, we played
the Big East tournament.
We went to Fordham and partied. Actually, me and a couple guys.
Oh, that's an NYU school or a New York City
Where's
school?
Fordham's in the Bronx, right?
I've heard of it. I don't know.
I think Fordham University's in the Bronx. Yeah.
Damn, you were partying during the Big East tournament after you won?
Well, no, we partied 2 days before the games.
Fordham University.
So we got there.
In the Bronx.
We got there on a Monday. We weren't playing till Thursday. I remember we partied on a Tuesday.
Wow, you had a good time.
Yeah, we went out in the
Damn,
Bronx.
you did have a great life, and it's just been downhill since.
Well, I
22.
know you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
I hang out with you.
I know. Look how the mighty have fallen from the Big East tournament to the podcast studio. You were on ESPN. The fucking announcers had to learn your name. They're like, how do we pronounce this guy's name again? And they had to practice it.
I know.
Just in case they had to see, like, Dragicevic has a turnover.
And they were never blabbering about communism in my ear half the fucking
You
time.
didn't have to know the Missouri River from the Hudson River.
I didn't have to know shit.
And now I got to keep you honest.
Now I have to come in here, and this is my hell, honestly.
God, you were dunking on Nova, and now I'm just dunking on you, dude.
I did go 0 for 3 against Nova. Believe that, folks.
0 for 3.
I had a terrible
Were you
game
chucking them
Nova.
up? Were you a shooter?
I was just a shooter.
You know what? I bought a basketball recently. I've been shooting at the playground.
I know we talked about this.
I don't think we talked about it on the podcast. The other day, this dad was talking to me. He was picking up his kid. I was the white guy playing basketball while all the kids were getting picked up. Kind of creepy. I look back on it. But the dad, he saw me shooting, and he's like, once a shooter, always a shooter. It's one of the greatest things I've ever heard in my life. I'm going to keep it till the end of my days.
Yeah.
He saw the one jump shot I made in an hour, and he's like, you got the stroke, kid.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
That's one lonely dad, man.
Yeah.
He wants anyone to talk to.
I gave him the ball. We shot around a little bit. Made a new friend. Darius,
Very
good guy.
Good guy.
Good man. Good father. Good father, despite what his wife says.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm kidding. I made that.
I mean, that's why he's at the park all day.
Yeah, I would love to play you. You keep not.
I jogged yesterday for 3 miles.
Are you over it?
The
runner's knee. Remember that, America, when he had runner's knee and myocarditis?
We're getting there.
I've been trying to challenge him to a one-on-one game for over 9 months now.
I could beat Jeff with one arm behind my back.
Then do it. Then do it. You think you could? Which arm you want behind your back? I'll beat you.
My left arm behind my back.
Okay, I'll beat you. Let's do it.
That
would be fun. Okay, left arm tied behind the back.
That could be something.
That I could beat you. I think I could.
One arm's crazy.
One arm's crazy. Hard to shoot.
Really hard to shoot.
But you can just do a hook shot though. You could kind of do
I would have
Kareem
to
sky hook or whatever.
I would have to finesse something.
I'd steal it from you. I got quick hands.
There's no
But
chance.
I can't make a shot. I am so bad. It's like brutal. It was embarrassing. These like kids were watching me and they were laughing at me.
Yeah.
These like 12-year-old kids were clowning.
The signs of age, especially once you hit 30, are so brutal, man.
Oh yeah. My knees hurt so every day.
So I didn't drink most of last week, and then I had 4 beers on Friday. Woke up on Saturday like I had fucking like
Run
it was
with
like
the
it was
Bulls
like it was New
Pamplona.
Year's. Yeah, like it was like I had fucking drank.
Yeah,
It
the
was
body
insane.
disintegrates quickly. It's incredibly sad, and it's something I never think about in the depths of the night.
Life isn't a battle; it's a massacre.
Yeah,
Everybody.
is that what people say?
I think that's a saying that my buddy told
That's
me
a
once.
brutal saying.
Yeah, I know, right?
What'd you get up to this weekend then, Drago? Friday.
Friday night.
Where you at? You're with your college buds. He's always with his college buds, living all the glory days.
Thursday, I had some friends. Oh, dude. Okay, so Thursday, I had some friends in town, all from college. We all met up, hung out, grabbed some drinks. Then Friday. Oh, so actually on Monday, it was my buddy's birthday. I didn't bring this up on the podcast last week.
Okay.
So last Monday, we we go to dinner at this Italian spot.
Yeah.
And we're ordering. Everyone orders. Although it's like it's a nice place, but like all these like pasta dishes are like $28, $29. I'm like, this looks it's pretty reasonable.
Terrible.
Whatever, not terrible, but like, so then. My buddy wants to. He doesn't like really eat pasta. So he was like,
doesn't eat pasta.
No, he's not a big pasta guy.
How
so
can it's like the basic food of white people.
I don't know. So then he looks at the steak. He goes, can I actually can I get the bone and ribeye? The guy goes, honestly, man. He goes, it's big. It's really really big. And I'm like, I'm looking at all the other stuff in the menu is like $28, $29.
I bet it's $100.
Literally, I go, dude, let's just split it. Let's split it, man.
Oh, you idiot.
I go, it can't be more than $60-$70.
Uh-huh.
Bill comes back. What's your guess?
It's $150.
No, Fonz,
just steak?
Fonz, you got a guess?
95.
123.
Oh, what do you just get a steak and like some mashed potatoes?
A bone-in ribeye with it was basically like Brussels sprouts that were amazing, and then chopped up crispy potatoes that were actually fucking amazing too.
Yeah, crispy potatoes are always good.
No. These
anywhere.
were These were
anyone can make crispy
properly
potatoes.
glazed.
Steak and potato, it's so boring.
This was incredible.
I can't believe you don't go pasta at an Italian place. I can't believe you don't go like pasta carbonara.
When I saw
something.
like the combo of the sides and how big the steak was, I was like, this is gonna be a bang for our buck. Also,
$60.
Jeff, we didn't. This is why it was so fucked up. We didn't know that we got this on a Monday. It said market price.
Oh,
we didn't ask how much it was.
Oh, you just assume?
We were just assuming.
If they don't tell you the price, I can't afford it. That's just how I live life.
Yeah, we were like, what are we doing?
Happen.
Market price on a Monday, dude?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it was so fucking stupid.
Your logistics job cannot pay market price meals. You
no,
don't have
it
that
cannot.
money.
I couldn't believe. I was like, yeah, it's probably 75.
You're licking the last drop of juice off that bone.
It was
for
weird. It was
$60.
weird how much I housed
You're
that
eating
meal.
all the gristle and all that. Absolutely.
Our plates were clean, but yeah, that was stupid. Anyways,
that was
so then Friday happens. Go to I do a show at Union Hall in Park Slope.
I heard you crushed. Word on the street.
I actually had a good set. Thank God.
A miracle. Miracles happen every day. People.
Every day, folks.
Every day.
It went well.
Make a wish, kid.
It was really fun. That venue's amazing.
Yeah, the Union Hall's really, really fun. It's like in Brooklyn, but like they're cool as shit.
Yeah,
people are down to laugh.
The bar on the first floor there is like
with the bocce ball and all that. Yeah,
it's really like old school. It kind of looks like the really good library like you would go study in for like finals. Like really like old school. Do you know what I'm saying?
I never thought you'd reference a library.
Yeah.
That's the first.
It'd be like, you and your friends be like, we're like finals week, we're all gonna go meet up.
It looks like a 1920s speakeasy library.
Right, yeah, we're
yeah.
gonna go study at like Willis or something like that.
I bet you would clean up there with women. That's like your place, I'm gonna be honest.
You know what? They were beautiful. The women were beautiful.
Yeah, but they weren't having you?
I went and did a show.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe they were like, "Oh, best set. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, you just moved here to Brooklyn. I do volunteer work there.
My friends
do charity work
in Brooklyn.
It's incredible.
But I'll probably find myself there.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good first date for you.
Yeah,
you do a little bocce ball. It's
I'm going
cool.
I'm going on a first date tomorrow.
Oh, where are we going?
I'm not gonna say where I'm going.
Okay, what type of date? Where? What neighborhood?
We're going
don't tell me where.
It's actually kind of by a New York Comedy Club.
Okay.
Is that up
which
Midtown,
one?
Upper West Side?
Oh, yeah.
There's
two New York Comedy Clubs, 4th Street or 23rd.
It's the one by 24.
Oh, like Lower East Side. That's a good area.
That's not Lower East Side.
I think
Lower East Side is 4th Street, right?
Yeah. That's the one you're
talking
talking
about.
I
said 24th.
Oh, 23rd. I don't know what. Midtown. It's Midtown.
Yeah. So
Gramercy.
it's gonna be somewhere over there.
Okay.
Yeah, because she lives in. Like,
what does she
Manhattan
do?
and shit.
Marketing, consulting.
too.
Is it one of those two?
No, it's like some sales thing.
Okay.
I can't like.
You don't want to talk.
Far.
Okay, we'll hear about it next week.
Yeah,
we'll hear about it next week. I bet.
I am trying to be better about like preserving the identity of these people.
I need to be better at
Fonz
that.
is like, I've been outing every ex. Dude, I've been outing every ex. Every girl that's touched me, I have just really. Everyone can find them and kill them if they want to.
They all have a group chat. Like, what did Drago say about us today?
I know. I gotta.
He's talking about you, Squeeze, this week.
Squeeze, it's your week.
So, yeah, I think I need to be a little more tight-lipped as well.
Yeah,
I've been in trouble with the lady, and that's all I'll say.
But yeah, it's going on a date. That'll feel good. I think I am still. From my month
Have
of
you been
abstinence.
celibate? You are a month abstinent. You fucking loser.
What are you talking about?
Well, I've been sucking and fucking. You've been abstinent.
I have abstained.
I've had sex 5 times in the last month. It's incredible.
No,
Can you believe those numbers, ladies
This guy is dumping it everywhere.
They can't stop me.
He's a leaky
The pillows
man.
are afraid of me. They move when they see me.
Yeah, and I'm just I'm kind of a monk right now.
Yeah?
I'm in monk mode. But
monk mode.
if monk mode has taught me anything, is that I can do this in selective. What's the word?
You don't have to go on 5 dates a week. And
No,
suck and fuck
you don't gotta be a
everyone you
whore
see.
like that, guys.
You
I'm
don't wanna
30.
be-
Everyone.
You're 30.
It's about quality.
They say you're horniest in your 30s, though.
There's a lot of hot women out here.
There's a lot.
There's a lot of hot women out here.
It's kind of insane.
But a monk knows better.
You know better. He's picking your shot.
A monk knows when to.
Is she a blonde girl?
She is not.
Yes. Brunette?
Yes.
Man, if I ever see you with a girl with black hair,
I'm
I'll fucking lose
show
my
you
mind.
her after this.
I can't wait. Her name's like Ariel, I bet.
I am not gonna say anything.
I can't wait. I'm sure she's
But,
beautiful though.
she is
you always
fairly
do.
attractive.
You are with good women, good-looking women. Can't
Thank
always
God,
say there's
folks.
much going on between the ears, but they are good.
You always
women.
have to get the dig.
I always have to get a dig in. I'm insecure. We all know
yeah,
it.
so Union Hall was cool.
Yeah.
I wanna and then Saturday, Ronnie Lordy hit me up
you're
at
at
barbershop.
barbershop.
And he was like, hey, do you want to come do a
Great
spot?
show. They turned a little barbershop into a comedy club. In
Such
the
an
Lower
awesome
East
show.
Side.
Ronnie's the man. I think he runs it with his brother Tommy, or is it his cousin Tommy?
Oh, I've never seen the other guy, but yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think he
Ronnie.
recently is helping with more on some of the production side. I think he does do sets.
It's a great show. One of the best shows in New York.
They put in a
They got cameras.
Yeah.
They got 3 cameras.
cameras
it's all
now.
about that content. We're all fucking content whores. It's disgusting.
barbershop is good as shit, man.
Yeah. I got heckled by a couple people in Dallas. They hated me. Dallas was not my
Dallas,
city.
my
is
new
what I'll
favorite
say.
place.
Dallas, they are
Good
You
people.
forget how different the South is.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like I asked a guy in the front row, I should have known better. He was wearing an American flag shirt. I asked him, do you believe in aliens? And he said, the only aliens I don't like are the ones south of the border.
I bet it got a huge pop.
Yeah, no, they were really mad at him.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
they were really, it kind of ruined the show for like 10 minutes because I couldn't
wow.
really say anything. He was like a big dude and he did not like when I made fun of him.
Yeah.
It was actually incredibly scary. The alpha was not on this weekend because they're like either racist or they're like the type of liberals who are like, they're surrounded by
Yeah.
conservatives, so they don't like when you make fun of them. So they're
wait,
they're like scared to be alive.
Was this a particularly like red part of Dallas?
No, Dallas is pretty liberal, but like they're still like the liberals there are like Republicans in New York.
Right.
They're
They're my kind of
They're you. They're exactly you. The club told me not to tell abortion jokes.
I only got one. Let's go.
What's your abortion joke?
Oh,
yeah. What is it?
Your mom said she was on the pill.
Oh, yeah. And you know what I did? I told the abortion jokes, and they ruined every single show. True silence.
At what point do you stick to your guns?
I did. That's what I did. And 3 out of the 4 shows did not go well. One of the shows, a guy stood up and said, I have 3.4 million Instagram followers, and showed me his phone.
During the show?
During the show, he just stood up. I was like, who are you texting? He's like, I'm an influencer. and then showed me his phone.
Ugh.
And he's like, I'm famous from showing people how to do their taxes. I was like, I have 19,000 followers or whatever, and this guy has 3.4 million.
We live in a truly dark time.
It is crazy. You know, like
It's
when
a dark time.
It's disgusting. He was like doing business in the front row during the show, and then his whole group left halfway through.
I'm gonna move back to Chicago and just be a bartender.
Yeah,
and just,
you could go
and
viral.
just denounce everything I've ever done. And I'll just sit in this
You haven't
bar.
done that much bad shit.
I haven't done anything cool either, I guess. But I just like, but I'll just be like, I never did stand up. I never played basketball in college. I never was a person
You're
before
gonna be a
this.
new man.
I'm just a bartender at a dive bar, and I'm just kind of like having my days
That would be
to
fun.
myself,
No,
right?
we should move to like Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Start a
just too-
bar.
Those people are. That's a little too. That's a
That's
little too gross.
too methy for you.
Yeah,
a little
too
too
methy.
methy. Okay.
Give me.
We should run a monthly show in the bar. That's the only time we do stand up, once a month.
Honestly, dude, I might move back. I might move to fucking Madison.
Oh, Madison, Wisconsin, greatest city in the world.
I might just move there and be a bartender there and just never talk to anyone.
You think you'd be a good bartender though? You're so like
What?
neurotic.
Oh.
You're neurotic. You couldn't.
If the bar's never that busy and I'm just a hang?
Yeah, well, then you don't make any money and you're poor.
Yeah, but you're not poor in Madison.
Yeah, true. Yeah, my friend Charlie, I was with him last night. He's from Madison. They have a 2-bedroom apartment for $1,300. And it's like nice on the lake, beautiful.
In Madison?
My room is $1,400.
Oh my.
And we can't even fit a rug in it. We had to throw away a rug because there wasn't room for it.
I took a lot of time to roll that bad boy up.
I know you did. We haven't used it yet. We're actually probably going to give it away. There's no room for it.
Beautiful.
Well, in my old New York apartment, I had to take the door off the closet because I couldn't open it with my bed in the room.
Oh Jesus.
I was really sad.
Yeah, we're dark
New York
times.
will get you down. New
Dark
York will get
times,
you
guys.
down.
But yeah, but the shows are fun.
The shows are fun.
Stand-up's cool.
This homeless guy the other night around the cellar tricked me into shaking his hand, and he had like an open wound on his hand.
Oh,
and he was
Jeff.
like, I wasn't thinking. I was just like, oh, hey, man. And I just like touched this open, bleeding wound on his hand.
Why would you do that?
I didn't think about it. I thought it was just I thought it was a comic, honestly. Comics are kind of dirty. I didn't know any better.
Listen, dude, I don't know any of the rivers in America, but I know not to shake a homeless guy.
I didn't know he was homeless. I just thought he was a guy.
What do you mean you just thought he was a guy?
He was just like, hey, man.
First off, how'd you find out he was homeless after?
Well, it was very clear once he started asking me for money after I shook his hand. I thought it was just an open micer, like, hey, man, I forgot who he looked like. I didn't know. He just had like a
some guy just came out of the shadows and
he just had like a backpack on and a dirty shirt. And I'm like, that could be an open micer I know.
I guess open micers do.
Yeah,
look
a lot
homeless.
of comics look really dirty, and comics are just a gig away from being homeless.
That's true.
We're a canceled corporate gig from being homeless, honestly.
It is a sad life.
If I have a one weekend cancel, I'm on the edge.
You looked at him like, oh, a fellow backpack boy.
This is me if that Dallas weekend cancels. This is me. And I got a little bit of blood on my hand, and I had to.
Oh, yeah. That would have freaked me out for days.
I think about it. His skin was like really hard, and it was gross.
And
yeah.
so after he tries to ask you for money.
I mean, I go and wash my hands. I do.
Man, you are in the mecca of comedy. You are steps away from this comedy club that you've been trying to get past that for 10 years. You're living your dream, and then a fucking guy just almost gets you sick.
You get a little gutter blood on your hand, and you realize that we're all just a couple doctor's visits away from the gutter.
The end is near.
End is near. I got a little thing on my ear. I think it might be a tumor. We don't know.
Really?
No, I don't think it is, but that's what my mind. Does your mind go there? If I get a bump, I'm like, that's it. That's cancer every time.
I just try to I do my rule of thumb on if anything new pops up in my body is I give it a week.
You give it a week and then you call. You call your mom.
If it's like a cough, it's an itch. If it's anything, I give it a week.
Really?
Because I've done it 100 times where when I was 24, 25, I'd go in.
Going to the doctor.
I'm like, I've been, whatever I had it for, 18 hours. And they're like, just give it a few more days.
Uh-huh.
One time, my stomach hurt so bad. my stomach was hurting so badly. Like I hadn't like I was like cramping all day long.
Yeah.
I tried to go for a jog and like it was like a sharp pain.
Yeah.
And I go in. I had this for probably 36 hours. This horrible pain, and then I go into literally to the minute clinic.
Oh God, you just had to fart, didn't you?
I was constipated.
Oh God.
I was.
You went into the emergency room, and you could have just taken some Imodium.
He literally goes, go to Walgreens and get Boost. And
Oh my God.
Get the Boost milkshakes, and he goes, only have Boost milkshakes for the next 2 days. I promise you'll be all right. So literally the next night, I'm on my way to Comedy Bar, and I've had like 4 Boost milkshakes in the past 24 hours, dude. I go into Comedy Bar, that bathroom, they need a new bathroom. They need a new bathroom. Whatever, dude, I ruined it.
I love that.
That was probably 4 days worth of shit.
Oh, and it just keeps coming. You're like, it's gotta be over.
Days of shit, dude.
Oh man.
I felt amazing.
Yeah.
It was just.
That's how you know anal sex is good. How good a poop feels. If it feels good going out, I bet it feels good going in.
Dude,
that's what I'll say.
I swear to God, I hadn't been like, and it's just like, I don't know, just like my whole life. I'm an active dude. I never had any like problems.
Yeah, but
with
you get a little older.
You get a little older, you have a couple deep dish pizzas in a row. That's what it was, dude, because I did
a deep dish will set you back.
The week before, I did a weekend at Comedy Bar.
Oh, because they give you free pizza.
So every night I had literal Chicago-style deep dish pizza.
Deep dish is gross.
And I was, my stomach was in pain. I had cramps.
You'd never had constipation before?
Never.
You've never like had it where you go down to shit and like you can feel it, but it just can't get through the door?
Kind of, yeah. I knew that
I
feeling.
had to do that, and then I eat a bunch of dried mangoes, and then it gets it out.
But I hadn't had this like where it was like basically stuck in my smaller intestines
you ever have blood in your poop?
America.
You never had it?
Do you guys know what I'm dealing with here?
What? It happens sometimes. I had it once. It happens.
You had blood in your poop.
Yeah, because we don't have to go into hemorrhoids. Then the blood, it bleeds on it. You've never had a hemorrhoid?
Not yet.
It's like you got a little friend down there begging for attention. Yeah. Your little twin popping out a little bit. You never had a hemorrhoid?
What causes hemorrhoids?
It's like, you really want to know?
I don't think so.
You just asked me. It's when your rectum pops out of the lining and like a little pop, it breaks through, a little balloon comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you got to look forward to. I'm 32. 2 years from now, that's you.
How are you in love? You know?
I don't know.
How does someone love you?
I don't know if she loves me anymore. Not after some of the things
let's do a few listener.
Do a couple questions.
Oh, because this actually...
what was the question prompt this week? What'd you ask him?
I asked for some... I'll tell this story before we get into it. I asked for any fun wedding stories.
Oh yeah, right.
And someone said, you know Jack Reedy?
Oh yeah.
He said he left his cousin's wedding to go to a party at Prince's in Minneapolis once.
Oh, okay,
that was actually kind of cool.
Not bad.
So I actually had this story that I hadn't told the pod. And I was just thinking about when I did this prompt.
Is it better than the uncle wedding story?
It is not better, but it's
all time.
But it's something, I don't know. I just like, it's kind of a classic me move.
I've been reaching out to your uncle on your behalf, by the way, doing a little back channel negotiating.
Just to get him to talk to me again.
I'm trying to get him back in the good graces. Get him on the pod.
We'll do. Hey, Uncle Steve, come on the pod.
Get him here.
So I go to my buddy's wedding. I'm probably 26, and we're having a good time at the wedding. I meet this girl, and we just kind of like have a drunken time. We dance, we flirt. We go back to the after party is at my buddy's like parents' like second house. It's like some other house.
Yeah. And
everyone's dancing, having a good time. Me and this girl, we decide to go hook up in the bushes.
Oh, okay, my kind of man.
We hooked up in the bushes. My dad.
Like a residential suburban neighborhood.
Yes, 100%, 100%.
Oh my God.
Doing the dirty in a bush.
The neighbors call the cops on you.
Yeah, she's like, God, this. That must have looked.
Were people know? Did they know? They must have known.
Nobody knew.
No
We snuck
one
off.
knew.
I think they thought we.
How big a bush is? I mean, bushes aren't that big.
It like lined to their backyard.
Oh, they had those. Okay, that's fine.
So then, but I forgot like how
Hope
much
got
of like
some
a
poison
of like
oak or something.
I forgot how much of like a scumbag move this was. I was just like, I was like, so what are you doing? Like, where are you staying? She goes, oh, I don't know, I might stay with my parents at the hotel. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to get a hotel room. I was like, oh shit.
Where was the wedding? In Chicago?
This was in the Chicago suburbs.
Oh my God.
But I'm hammered.
And you say, can I stay with you?
Do you know, I literally just kind of like let there be a pause. I'm like, oh shit, I was like, should we get a room? And she goes, do you want to get a room? And I was like, sure. And then we go back to the hotel and she just insists on paying for it.
You got a free hotel?
She goes, let me get this. Gets us the room, right?
Whoa.
Gets like a king size bed and everything. Hook up some more. I'm just kind of like, we're talking a little bit, and it's like, I don't know. I'm just like, man, this just feels weird. Her parents might be down the hall.
Yeah.
She falls asleep. I bail and go to my buddy's room.
No, after she paid for the hotel,
Bail.
you gave her free hotel dick. Okay,
I was just
maybe
like,
the rumors are true.
I was just like, hey man, I opened up my buddy's room. I was like, hey, like her, I forgot her name, but like her, I was like, hey, she like got us a room, but I don't want to wake up. I don't want to wake up with her.
That's a scumbag move.
So, and my buddy
You made her pay like $150, and you just left if you got a little suck.
Probably more. And my buddy was, it was a really nice hotel, and my buddy was with his wife.
Oh, you slept on the floor?
Yeah, he's like, I'm with Anya. And I was like, yeah, dude, but like, I gotta like,
no,
I can't.
you didn't. That's disgusting.
Scumbag move.
That is absolutely
No.
vile.
No. Sorry, it wasn't the couple that just got married.
No, I know it wasn't them, but still,
Does that make it any better?
You slept on the floor? Or
no,
did you squeeze in? They had two beds.
Their room, luckily, was two queens. For some
but
reason.
still, they're trying to fuck probably.
Oh, I can imagine they probably were trying to as well.
Oh my God, that's a good friend, and if you're that friend, reach out to the pod and we'll pay you $5.
Yeah, and so I knew the girl was a little bit. I mean, we were 25.
I mean, you were
like,
down
whatever.
the hall. She saw you in the morning, probably at the breakfast. Didn't you?
I woke up early, dude.
And you were done.
I booked
You're
it.
out.
And here's the thing. And I actually was talking to my buddy. Reminded me about this. The guy whose room I stayed in. He reminded me about this yesterday. And I was like, man, that girl was kind of loose, right? Like that was kind of wild. And he goes, wanting to know something else. He goes, before she hooked up with you, she asked me and his wife. She asked us if we wanted to be in a three-way later that night. So I was like,
you were the second option.
After
dude. A three-way.
I was the slot receiver.
Dang.
In the fucking, I was running
the sixth man.
Yeah, I was running a slant route.
No way.
So
you had to do the work of two people. She's like, this could have been a night, and it was just
you.
You.
Could have been a girl and a guy, but just me.
And that was the couple you ended up staying with?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow. You should have just invited her back.
I know.
There.
I should have been had them tag in.
Dang.
But yeah, kind of a scumbag move on both our parts, honestly.
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes when you're 25.
Yeah, go for it. I mean, I can't say I know I didn't have sex till I was 26, but we all live different lives.
We all have different lives.
Have you ever had a threesome?
No.
No, neither have I.
Yeah.
Would love to. I think I'd shine in the a threesome.
Never been lucky enough. So
No.
here's someone's question I thought was interesting.
Okay.
That was cool. A little bit switch up of the vibe here. Do you have what's your top? He says top 5. Give me your top 3 albums with no skips.
Top 3 music albums? Yeah. Oh, Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street.
Okay.
Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Brutal.
Californication.
Okay.
Great album.
Okay.
What's that? Songs in the Key of Life. Stevie Wonder.
Can you go 4 and 5?
Elton John, Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy, And 1989, Taylor Swift.
Damn, that one's a really.
Absolutely.
I almost put that one actually on. That one's really good.
Yeah, I bet you don't like any of the albums I mentioned.
No, I would do Elton John.
Elton John, yeah. The Red Hot Chili Peppers one I'm not married to.
The
Arctic Monkeys' first album is also really good.
Really, that's a
They're
great album.
really good.
I got Killer's Hot Fuss.
You wrote this down already.
Well, because I got the question.
Yeah.
Silver Jews, American Water.
Silver Jews.
Yeah, it's a really good band.
Okay.
Fleetwood Mac, Rumors.
We are a pro-Israel podcast, I guess. Yeah, after all. Okay.
Carrie and Lowell by Sufjan Stevens.
Okay.
Came out a few
Is
years
that the
ago.
Chicago guy?
I think he's from.
But that's his song, Chicago.
Yeah.
That's the
Illinois.
only song I know by him. I love that.
And then fifth would have to be. Wait, Carrie and Lowell, Fleetwood Mac. I'd probably go. I'm deciding.
Yeah,
probably Modern Vampires of the City by Vampire Weekend.
Okay, you love God. We have such different taste in art. You don't like anything after like 2000 except for Fleetwood Mac. That's like the only thing you'll allow.
American Water was in 98. But yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, I think honorable mention, you gotta go. I think the Counting Crows, August and everything after.
Counting Crows are great. We can agree on that.
I think that's gotta be on every like
that's
top
the
10.
only place where our musical interests like go together.
Counting Crows is, I think, do you know what I think we can agree on is a lot of like kind of like 80s rock, like the Police, the Smiths.
Oh yeah. The Cure.
The
Cure are great.
What is that like genre called?
It's like
something
new wave,
synth pop.
New wave, yeah, it's new wave.
It's not like yacht rock.
The
yacht rock
Police
is like,
rock. Sting is one of the hottest men to ever live.
I heard he fucks a lot.
Yeah, he's supposed to fuck for 9 hours straight. That's what they say.
What?
He does tantric sex, and he does it. It's like yoga where you have sex, and he has sex for 9 hours without coming.
And it's good for your joints?
Yeah, could be. That could be you on your first date tomorrow. You want to do a little tantric sex? Get in with your Eastern roots.
Yeah, man, I gotta act like I know what I'm talking about in this city. It's weird to be like in a new city and be like and have like that kind of confidence on it.
Oh yeah, I know a good spot.
Yeah, it's hard
side.
to be. Yeah, I'm like using my. I mean, obviously I got a bunch of friends out here, so I can be like, hey, what do you think of this? And like I'm asking around, but it's like
but they think we're bumpkins if we're from the Midwest here. Like people who grew up in New York, they're like, oh, you're from the Midwest. They think we're like in awe,
I'm probably a pet project to this broad.
They think we're like, oh, the big buildings.
She must be really going through it if she's going out. But like, no, I really, it really is nice. Like in Chicago, it's just like, oh, you live in Wicker, let's go here. Oh, you live in Lincoln Park,
it's
let's
the same
go here.
5 or 6 date spots. There's so many choices in New York.
Spots, yeah.
I can't imagine. I'm so glad I don't have to take Aaron out on dates ever.
Because you guys are in love.
No, we went to Chinatown the other day. It was fun.
Oh, really?
Chinatown ribs. Love them.
Okay.
Love the Chinese people.
I might do Chinatown sometime soon. We'll see.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who knows where this will go?
What time are we at? I got to ask you the question of the week. I
kind
kind of already did it.
41. Yeah, we got a few minutes.
I want to do it anyways.
Cool.
We kind of talked about this earlier. I want to see what you know. Who shot JFK? Who was the guy?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
What do you know about him?
Former Marine, right? Former. He was in the Army.
Yeah.
Did he fought in Korea?
Yeah.
Oh, World War II, Korea.
Korea, I believe. Yeah,
fought in Korea. That's why he was so good. That's why he had
good marksman. Yeah. That was the cool thing about the museum. You saw exactly the window he shot from, and you could see like I wanted to. They should have like an exhibit where you can have a rifle. And
if the CIA. I actually don't know the link between him and the CIA though.
Well, he lived in Russia for a while. He went to he went to Russia for like 3 years and lived there. No, he was definitely a Russian agent. He was a KGB agent for sure.
Oh, really?
He lived in Russia for 3 years and they just let him go to America. I mean, that doesn't happen.
So okay, it was
the CIA and the KGB worked together to kill Kennedy because Kennedy like wanted to stop the Cold War and they're like, no, we kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it was.
The CIA liked it?
Yeah, they like it because they like America to be scared so they can pump more money into the military.
I thought this what other things was the CIA worried about JFK doing? He had some radical ideas.
He tried he didn't want to kill Castro anymore. They kept trying to assassinate Castro and he got mad at them.
Oh.
They gave Castro an exploding cigar and he wouldn't smoke it and all this shit.
Oh, really?
They kept trying to kill him. But Castro is fucking too much.
You can't keep Castro down.
Castro would like he would like tell his like homies to like find the youngest beautiful virgin in every village, and every day he'd just like fuck a new like 18-year-old girl from the countryside. What a guy.
Yeah.
A legend in the game, Castro. Top 5 dictator of the modern era. You gotta love the guy.
Fidel. I got a joke about you, bud.
Yeah, you do. I can never. That's like, you have a joke about Fidel Castro. I'm like, where did that come from?
I was writing.
All your jokes are like, blondes are fun to date, and then you're like, Fidel Castro. It comes out of nowhere.
I did there was a show where the roast of dictators. It was a character roast.
Oh, who were you?
I forget who I was, but Joe Fernandez, our buddy Joe, was playing Fidel Castro. So I was looking up facts about Fidel Castro.
Oh, okay.
And it kind of makes me think maybe I should look up more facts.
You were forced to learn one time,
and
you got a great joke
really
about it.
Joke.
Yeah, why don't you just learn more?
You're right.
It could help.
I should. I actually did. I did download the Daily today. I listened to a Daily episode.
Oh, is that like the NPR thing where they tell you what happened?
The New York Times is.
Oh yeah, New York Times. They like give you a recap. Do you hear about Putin threatening nuclear war?
Didn't hear about it.
Well, then what are you listening to? That was like the big story.
Oh God, what was this one on again? I was also like doing work shit. But,
oh God, so your brain needs to be fully concentrated on the news.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What about Adam Levine? What do you think about him? Sending those DMs, that's pretty cool. We're on Adam's side. I think it's cool as hell.
So everyone's up in arms because he was just kind of like, because he was cheating, right?
Yeah, but like if you don't think every celebrity's cheating, you're like, you're an idiot. Like they're all cheating. Everyone's like, how could he cheat on a supermodel? He wasn't cheating with a girl from Peoria. And it was another supermodel.
If he hits up another supermodel today, she's gonna be right back in the sack with him,
Absolutely. He's a hot guy, bad musician, hot guy.
We're such frauds on Twitter, man.
Not you, not me.
We're the real ones.
We're real. I deleted my Twitter, but
everyone's acting
real.
like you would wouldn't fuck Adam Levine. Shut the
they're like, I would have never returned his DMs. Like, yeah, you would. He's a hot millionaire. What
the fuck is wrong with you? It's Adam Levine.
I bet he has access to blue chews we can't even comprehend. I bet he has special blue chews that make your dick like
for supermodels.
Like makes your dick twice the length. Like it's the only way you can satisfy.
It feels like a legitimate rock.
Yeah, yeah. I bet he does.
Do you want to end on one more? What do we got here?
Let's wrap
up. Like, do you
want
to
do the Dahmer doc?
Do you want to? Okay, let's. Do you want to end on this?
Dahmer doc. Yeah,
okay.
yeah. You watch. I didn't watch it, but I know you did.
Dahmer doc.
I love Dahmer.
Is wild. It's
You know what's wild about it? This is the little joke I've been trying to write. At the age of like 22 or 23, he decapitates someone and then he fucks their skull 3 years before I lost my virginity.
Yeah.
He was having sex with skulls when I hadn't even gotten head yet. That'll make you feel bad.
What was I had a joke idea for you about that, didn't I?
Yeah, you said he's following the American dream. You're like, he's just a man living his dream or something like that. He is I will say he's not just picking white people. He's killing everyone. Dahmer.
I need to see what
Dahmer's kind of a good-looking guy too.
He's got a.
That's why they don't. Like. Okay, here's the thing I also looked up.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Keep going.
So Dahmer killed like 25 people. There's this dude named Samuel Little who killed 90 to 95 people. They never have docs about this guy. It's like this black dude who killed 95 people. We're even racist to serial killers. We can't even give Samuel Little his credit. No docs about this guy. He killed 95 prostitutes. We can't even. He doesn't even. He barely has a Wikipedia page.
95 is also that's a lot. At some point, you got to give respect where it's due, right?
To get away from the cops 95 times. I said, look, Samuel Little. What's the exact number? 93 women. He confessed to killing 93 women. I believe he's still alive. Life sentence without parole. An absolute legend in the murder game.
You could, in theory, Dahmer did do.
I don't even have 93 friends.
It's true.
I've never spoken to 93 women in my life.
Dahmer did what he loved to do. If you were to ask him in that moment, if you're like, hey man, what would you want to do more than anything else right now? He'd be like, I just would want to like chop up a guy and like eat his liver.
And he fucking did it. I think that's kind of the dark secret of why we like true crime. A lot of us kind of want to do it, but we're too big of pussies. Don't you think?
Well, some people are too big of pussies to start a band.
I mean,
chase their dream.
I just shake guys' hands with blood coming out. That's as close as I get. Dahmer was crazy. Also, the thing about how how the cops one time he abducted this like 14-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And he'd already been arrested for sexually assaulting this guy's brother.
Yeah.
And then this guy, he takes this 14-year-old kid to his house to like take pictures or whatever.
Yeah.
He drills a hole in the kid's head, and you know this story?
Yeah.
Injects him with the poison, and then the cops find him on the street and they'd let him go.
Yeah.
They take the kid back and they kills the kid an hour later. It's insane. And then that cop later became the head of the Milwaukee Police Department.
Yeah, it's
insane.
It's
wild.
What I was wondering a lot when I was watching this was like how much between him, Ed Gein, The Making a Murderer, it's like so much shit goes on in Wisconsin.
And Gacy was also in Chicago, pretty close by.
The Midwest, like we got some issue.
Well, he's a drunk too. He was just a drunk. He was doing it all drunk. He's like, I wake up and I guess I killed someone last night. We wake up and we're like, I texted my ex. He's like, fuck, I killed a stranger.
Yeah, it's really some people that are close to the case or that were close to the case are having PTSD from it. I heard.
Oh, I'm sure. The cops went into this house and they found like bodies in the fridge.
Yeah, there's people that are like it sucks that like I have to like watch this and like relive like the worst part of my life. Like,
I mean, it is really sick how Netflix makes so much money off of all this suffering. It is a really
the guy can act
plan.
though. Whoever plays Dahmer is he's nailing it.
Wait,
dude.
It's not a documentary this time?
Oh no, dude! It's like
a scripted series.
Yeah, it's unbelievably
Imagine
good.
having to write that.
No, dude,
you have to write Dahmer's dialogue.
Oh, you have to watch it, dude. It's unbelievably
really?
good.
Oh, that guy. Oh, he looks just like him. Damn.
Oh, and he's like, there's some
Evan
like
Peters.
spine-chilling moments.
Don't you think that haunts him for the rest of his life?
The actor,
having to play Geoffrey Dahmer.
If he's really good at acting, then yeah.
If he's really good at acting, he commits at least one murder. If he's a real method actor, he better have at least two bodies in his crawl space right now.
Dude, it's the best like docu-series or whatever that I've seen in a long time.
He cannot be nominated for an Emmy unless he has a body count.
Dude,
he has to get into it.
And that's the whole thing too, is that his neighbor would call the cops every time he killed somebody.
Yeah, he'd be like, there's a smell coming, and they're like, whatever, we don't care.
Yeah, so she was like, she could hear him killing the people.
Oh,
and
what?
she's like, there's someone's getting hurt next door. And the cops are like, you've already like called us about this. Like,
man.
Dude, like, no, like.
The cops are, and we were a Blue Lives Matter podcast. No longer. No longer. Wow. Dahmer finally turned us.
Dude, you have to watch it.
I'll read the Wikipedia, and I did the other day, but I can't. It's too much. I can't see that shit. I can't see violence like that.
Okay.
Do they show you like the drilling holes in the head and
Not
stuff?
really. It's pretty tame. It's a lot of it is about everything.
It's more psychological.
It's about everything else that's going on.
Oh, okay.
It's about the families.
How does he get caught eventually? I actually don't remember that.
The one guy escapes.
Oh yeah, and one of the episodes is called "Doing a Dahmer." That's what they called in high school when he would pull pranks. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Doing a Dahmer.
Oh, dude, his
That fucking rocks.
There's a guy that like tried to the guy that caught him or whatever like was escaped because he tried to because he would not give the guys like sleeping pills, but yeah, some kind of like terrible drug.
Oh, and he like shook it off and ran?
Yeah, he just like overpowered it and then overpowered Dahmer. Then
didn't he convince him to take the handcuffs off and he like waited for the moment to run? I think that's what happened. That's crazy. Man. We're not going to rest, though, until Samuel Little gets his own Netflix series. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
They're all like, oh, we made Little Mermaid black. Who cares? I want to make a serial killer doc about a black dude.
Mm-hmm.
That would rip. That's what I want. That's final. That's
real justice.
That's equality. It's always a white guy murdering. We're not the only guys doing it.
Listen,
Let's give a little justice.
Give a black guy a chance
on a Netflix show about murder. Samuel Little deserves his day in the sun. Finally, he's still alive, I believe. We got some good interviews with him. 93. How many did How many did Jeffrey Dahmer kill, Fonz? Oh, he did. Damn, Samuel Little did die 2 years ago.
60 confirmed.
Pour one out for the young man.
Yeah.
What's Jeffrey Dahmer's body count? We need to know this.
It's like 17
He killed
or 18.
17. He only killed 17. 76 less than Samuel Little. I mean, if that's not systemic racism in our society, I don't know what is. 17? That's a good summer for Samuel Little. That is nothing. That is
Do you know
weak shit.
how Dahmer died?
He got beaten to death by that dude in jail because he was mad because he targeted a lot of non-white people, right?
Yeah, and it's
he killed another dude too.
The guy had he was beaten with like a pipe.
A barbell, like the bar on a barbell. Yeah.
They had like 20 minutes to take a shower.
And he killed him and that other dude because the other guy tried to frame a black guy for his murder. That's why he killed both of them.
Yeah, he got killed in the showers.
That guy's a hero. Christopher Scarver, I think, or something. I love that guy. Anthony Scarver, good guy.
You killed Dahmer, you're going to heaven.
You get to heaven. I don't care what you did before that. That's penance. What was his name? Christopher Scarver.
20-inch metal bar.
Oh, man. How quickly would I be killed in prison?
Oh, he killed 2 guys.
Yeah, that's why I told you. He killed the other guy because the other guy framed a black dude.
So he just waltzed into the shower and was both of you are going down.
No, they were. It wasn't a shower. They were like working together. They were like on a detail, like cleaning something, and the guards left, and he killed them.
Why'd they say it was a shower?
It might have been in the series, but in real life, it wasn't. Yeah, crazy.
Oh, look at that dude. That's spry. This guy was 6'3".
Is he still alive? He's still incarcerated.
Yeah. Oh, he's fucking taking you down.
He killed 3 people beforehand.
You got no chance.
He attended James Madison High School. That's where I tutored kids. I'm almost positive. Oh, no, that was Milwaukee. Oh, there's one called that in Madison, too. Never mind. But that's crazy. Well, we got to stop now.
Yep.
I would talk about Dahmer all day, though. We might have to bring that up in the next episode.
Yeah.
We're recording.
Let's wrap it up.
But what do you got to plug, Alex? And this is things you're doing next weekend, not this weekend.
Oh, next weekend, you go first.
Next weekend, I am opening for Mark Normand at the Royal Oak Theater in Royal Oak, Michigan. Should be a good time. Pretty excited about it. And I'm going to my grandparents' cabin, so you can also catch me there in McGregor, Minnesota, if you want to stop by.
Oh, Jesus.
What are you doing next week?
Next week, I'm just doing local shows here.
Nothing wrong with that?
House Party Cafe.
Oh, you're doing you're doing Pop Collar?
Yeah,
I live right by there.
Whatever the Village Idiot show is.
Great show. Not bad. Not bad.
Some local stuff. Not a road dog anymore, boys.
Nothing right. You're a Bushwick boy.
I'm
now.
a Bushwick head.
Dog. By this time next week, you'll be in love. This date's gonna go well. I'm giving you good karma.
We'll see.
I think
Thank
it'll
you.
go well. Yeah, I'm trying to be positive. That was tough to say, but I did it. This has been episode 44 of You're an Idiot. 44 episodes, N-word free. Only 56 more till the big party, which we're all eagerly waiting for. Make sure to RSVP for the Centennial Party coming up next spring. Thanks for listening. Like and subscribe. You've been an idiot. Bye.